Our bodies need fats, protein, vitamins, minerals, and carbohydrates in proportion to stay healthy. If you are not eating any of one of these nutrients or taking excess of these, both cases are hazardous to your health. The body needs glucose to function, which comes from the breakdown of carbs. Everyone loves sugar, and enjoying sugary treats can certainly make your life a whole lot sweeter. While consuming it in moderation is fine, it's the excess consumption of sugar that can potentially lead to some health complications. So in this video, we will discuss about 7 signs you are eating too much sugar. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 7. Increase hunger and weight gain. If you're consuming a lot of extra calories through added sugars, increased hunger is one of the first signs. Good bacteria decrease and bad bacteria overgrow, leading to dysbiosis, an imbalance between these bacteria, as well as problems with metabolism and the ability to properly process lipids and cholesterol. According to a review and meta-analysis, consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages promotes weight gain in adults and children. High sugar foods are usually empty calories. They do not bring any nutritional value to the body. Your body needs high-quality fats, protein, and vitamins for optimum nourishment. Sugary foods make you energy deprived and hungry all the time. The body does not get the energy it really needs, and you feel tired all the time. After a binge eating session of sweets, pizzas, and colas, you get sleepy and often sleep on the couch. The best thing to do is to limit sugar in your diet and include more fiber-rich veggies, lean protein, and fat in your diet. Number 6. Face and body acne. Face and body acne happens due to bacteria, clogged pores, inflammation, but sugar consumption can also lead to acne. Sugar causes hormonal imbalance in the body, producing excess androgens. Androgens can lead to clogging of pores, more sweat production, and excess hair growth. If you are struggling from years-long acne or just saw a recent breakout that is unusual, we advise you to run some tests to check your blood sugar levels. Excessive sugar intake can also cause wrinkles and other signs of early aging. This happens because of advanced and glycated products produced in the body when there is excessive sugar in the blood. Number 5. You're constantly craving sugar. Your blood sugar will rise and fall more quickly, leading to a crash when you consume foods high in sugar and void of other nutrients like fiber or protein. This is what the glycemic index can help explain. If a food has a high glycemic rating, it means it is absorbed by your body at a fast rate and will cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, leading to more cravings. These foods include things like candy, soda, donuts, muffins, etc. If the food has a low glycemic rating, it means it contains fiber to help your body absorb it more slowly and will therefore create a more balanced blood sugar response. These foods include vegetables, whole grains, legumes, etc. Eating high sugar foods, also known as high glycemic foods, may spike your blood sugar and leave you craving more. If you find yourself constantly craving sugary foods or drinks, it may be a sign that you're consuming too much sugar. She says that this is because high sugar intake can lead to a cycle of cravings and overconsumption due to blood sugar spikes and crashes. Number 4. High blood pressure. There could be many reasons for a high BP, but hyperglycemia tops all these reasons. Most diabetic patients also have high blood pressure. Eating sugar damages your blood vessels in the long run. Products containing sugar can cause injury to vessels that trigger inflammation. It even forms plaques in the blood vessels, making the blood flow hard, thus raising the blood pressure. To get rid of high BP, limit your sugar intake to not more than 6 teaspoons a day. Adopt a healthy lifestyle with a daily jog and balanced meals. And lastly, eating too much sugar may contribute to increased blood pressure levels in some people. For instance, a study published in Nutrients found that there was a strong link between increased added sugar intake and higher levels of blood pressure in participants between 65 to 80 years old. If you've noticed an increase in your blood pressure, you may be consuming too much added sugar. Added sugar raises uric acid in the body, which in turn inhibits nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is necessary to keep the blood vessels flexible, and when there is a decrease of nitric oxide in the body, blood pressure will rise. Number 3. Joint pain. Joint pain is common in older adults because of bone degeneration and hormonal changes with age. If you are young and healthy but facing joint pain and stiffness, your body needs to tell you something alarming. Rheumatoid arthritis is an inflammatory disease that aggravates high blood sugar. When you consume loads of sugary foods, this sugar triggers inflammation in your joint lining, causing pain and stiffness. If you want to move freely and get rid of medicines, indulge in a balanced eating plan. Add anti-inflammatory foods rich in omega-3 to your diet. Try including olive oil, tomatoes, green tea, walnuts, and salmon in your meals. These foods are anti-inflammatory and help you combat knee and joint pain. Inflammation occurs when the body sends white blood cells to an area of injury or infection. The white blood cells then go to work protecting and healing the affected area. This sudden influx of cells to a single place causes swelling, redness, and tenderness. Sometimes this swelling may pinch or aggravate nerves, which can cause pain. Inflammation is a very natural response to bodily harm, but it can become chronic if it continues even in the absence of injury. Excess sugar consumption can promote chronic inflammation. The parts of our bodies where we have the least amount of blood circulation are at greatest risk of inflammation. That is why the joints and back are common chronic pain points and can be the most dramatically impacted by sugar consumption. Number 2, sugar cravings. We all have a sweet little tooth, and that's fine. Thankfully, there are sugar-free options that are healthy for your body and satisfy these cravings. If you see your sugar cravings steadily increasing, it may be a sign of sugar overdose. Eating sugar creates satisfaction and your brain releases happy hormones, aka dopamine. After the release of dopamine, your body craves more sugar. This process becomes a vicious cycle, and you are trapped in the sugar cycle. You can break this chain by cutting your sugar cravings and replacing them with a better option. It can be intimidating at first, but eating a balanced diet with all the food groups, fiber, and protein will help you curb sugar cravings. The bacteria in our mouths like to feed on simple sugars, so if your dentist is finding more cavities or if you've been diagnosed with gum disease, it could be that you're eating too much added sugar. Although cutting back on added sugars is a good idea, if you're going to consume a high sugar food, swish water around your mouth afterward or eat it with foods like carrots or milk, which protect the teeth and provide a coating. Number 1, decrease mental clarity. You must have heard people saying, "We have become dumb compared to the past years." What happened was they had massive changes in their diet where sugary foods replaced nutritious ones. Colas, pastries, burgers, pizzas, cookies, cakes, ultra-processed snacks affect your health not only physically but also mentally. As seen in hyperglycemic patients, excess glucose causes inflammation in the brain and affects cognitive function. People with hyperglycemia often suffer from decreased mental clarity, confusion, decreased attention span, inability to recall information, and behavioral changes. Sugar can exaggerate the fear of negative outcomes commonly associated with anxiety. Also, because eating sweets can cause fatigue, blurry vision, and fuzzy thinking. Viewing situations objectively and make confident choices can be more difficult when we consume a high sugar diet. You're likely familiar with the boost we feel after consuming something sugary, but this newfound alertness doesn't last for long. On average, our glucose levels will drop after around 20 minutes, leaving us feeling unfocused and easily distracted. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and give a thumbs up if you liked it. Your support helps me create more content. Leave a comment with your thoughts and suggestions. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.